I'm Paco, and I'm on the road with my squad. This is May, singer, songwriter, thrill seeker. One time she talked me into jumping out of a plane from over 10,000 feet. I survived. This is Leslie, smart, organized. She produces everything, including my life. This is Noah, our camera guy, and his last name's Italian, but he prefers American food. He's a millennial, which means he likes memes. And we're headed to Rome, one of the most important cities in the entire world. Ancient Rome was responsible for all types of innovations that have changed our lives forever. This place also teaches us a lot about our culture and what it takes to follow Jesus. We're exploring Rome, and we're uncovering an empire of power, of friendship, of worship, of warriors, and of legacy. I want to show you something real quick.
Oh my gosh.
I love meat.
I like meat.
One of the coolest things about this place is that there's meat markets, flour markets, and spices that people just sell all day long. People from all over come here and they shop.
Okay.
There's this place that's like a butcher shop.
Yeah.
And they sell all kinds of meat there. When I say all kinds of meat, I mean all kinds of meat.
Weird stuff?
Really weird stuff. Stuff that you normally wouldn't eat.
All right.
So I got an idea.
What are you thinking?
I think we both walk into that shop.
Okay.
And you pick something for me to try, and I pick something for you to try. And no matter what it is, we've got to try it.
No take-backs.
No take-backs, no throwing up. You gotta hold it down. You want you down?
Yeah, let's
do this thing.
Who picks first?
We'll pick at the same time.
Okay.
Deal?
Yeah, deal.
Let's do it. Oh man, I love meat shops. That right there.
You're
Look
eating
at that.
I want to tell you what I'm picking for Paco.
Sì, poi qualcosa più magro.
You stay over there. I picked mine for you.
Did you? You did? Because I got mine. I got the perfect one.
Yours can't be better than mine.
I promise you it's better than yours. All right.
1, 2, 3.
Testina. Yes.
You picked that too?
Yeah. That's the best one. I want you to try that.
I want you to try that.
Well,
What
looks
is
like
the
we're
testina?
Testina, it's a head cheese salad.
Head cheese salad.
Head cheese.
Yeah, there is a whole cheese I put inside. Oh,
Okay.
you try
All right.
Okay.
I'm getting this big piece right here.
I'm taking this one.
You need to take more than
I want
that.
more.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
They're really good.
Hey, it's good.
I'm gonna have more.
Yum! The best head cheese I've ever had. Best head cheese salad I've ever had.
In the history of the world.
For you.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Thank you.
We ate head cheese that day. Whatever that is.
The Roman Empire conquered and consumed. One way they did that was to provide entertainment that actually chewed up and consumed the participants. It was built on spectacle. The Roman Colosseum was where Romans went to be entertained by things like gladiator fights and chariot races. Thousands of people would gather and cheer for extremely violent events that usually ended with lots of blood and lots of dead people. It was the entertainment of the time. Everyone was cheering for it. It was normal. Imagine being alive during the Roman Empire, and one day a centurion comes to you and says, you have been selected to be a gladiator
you've got to fight in the Colosseum. Would you fight, or would you just lay down and die? Now imagine being a citizen of that time, and everyone you knew was going to the Colosseum, and they were all cheering for blood and more blood. Would you go with them? Or would you stand up and say, you know what, I'm not about that? You and I didn't pick our race. You didn't pick your parents. You didn't pick even the country you were born in. We did not pick the systems and the culture that we were born into, but we have the ability to change them with how we live our life. So maybe you feel like the gladiator, where you're like, you know what, I'm fighting, but my life doesn't really matter. I'm gonna be a spectacle at the end of this thing. It's whatever. I want you to know this. You do matter, and you do have the ability to stand up and fight for what is right. And maybe you feel like someone in the stands of the Colosseum, where everyone around you is cheering and yelling, and things that are really terrible are just like the norm. And you're wondering, how do you even like stand up for that? And the Bible, the book of Romans, chapter 12, says it like this. Don't copy the behaviors and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. You want to know how to stand up and fight? Transform the way you think. You want to know what to fight for and what to stand up for and what's really important for a lasting legacy? Allow God to transform the way you think. When our thinking is transformed, then we'll know when to fight and how to fight. There is something that we can all be standing up for. There is something for all of us to fight for. If we let God transform our minds, He will show us when to stand up and how to stand up and how to fight.
Stand by. Mark it. Mark it. You want to mark it for me? Mark it. Can you clap me, Paco?
Marking it again, yeah. Mark it. Oh,
Mark
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
I wish I was recording